Yes, welcome back to the news headline. Today we will discuss more about the Syrian regional fall. Here, thousands of Syrians are celebrating because they have captured the city of Damascus. The Syria is witnessing a dramatic escalation in its ongoing conflict, and rebel forces advance on multiple fronts. Opposition fighters have captured the key territories in the south, including Dara and Sweden provinces, and approaching the capital of Damascus. The government have retreated the strategic position, including the homes, while rebels concentrate their gains in their North Islamic faction clashes with the regime forces around Aleppo. Today we will discuss more about it had taken 12 days since the capture of a country. It is not an easy task just to capture a whole city, but it needs an effort. The opposition leaders have a rise full of eagerness and energy, knowing each and every achievement that usually lies ahead of them. They make sure to capture, and their main aim was to capture the city within 12 days. And today, the reality had turned to fact. And today we will discuss more about the regime and South forces, and from Dara, Sweden previously reconciled with the government have rearmed and taken areas. Northern faction include Hayat al-Sham, where their leader had escaped, and up to now they are fighting the route to get that leader. Up to now they have been fighting his route since they are taking action and action. We will go back to how they captured and how long it took for them to capture the city. The Syria right now, people are facing dramatic escalation, while the army and forces are escaping while resting like civilians, and things are turning to an advanced multiple fronts, while the opposition leaders believe that their power of imagination will once make them infinite, and right now their infinity is now becoming a real emergency. Let we go. The rebel forces are advancing across the threatening President Bashar al-Assad. Bashar al-Assad's grip on his key power. His power right now is turning to become unknown, while the route that he had taken is being fight up to right now, while many of civilians are fighting him wherever he have gone. The civilian crisis, the resident Damascus are escalating, and amid fear of urban welfare, while debuting the infrastructure ages, this developing more, while southern front rebels Dara and Sweden provinces previously reconciled with the regime that have taken the strategic location and closing into Damascus. This is turning to a point where shocking many of the news in the world, because world is not imagining how can people capture a whole country within 12 days. This is a great that needs more, while many are discussing how the president have escaped from the city, while the opposition leaders are right now escalating crisis in Syria. Many are turning escalating crisis in December this year, 2024. Rebel forces Damascus under threats. Armed group from Dara and Sweden are closely in their capital, capturing and surrounding suburb like Dara. And the second point is the northern offensive. Hayat Tahrir al-Sham and other factions intensify the battle. The civilian in crisis, mass evolution, and Damascus reflecting growing fear in urban welfare. The shops are supplying scarce. The regime faces the monitoring challenges, struggling to maintain their control amid this. And this is something that needs a lot of effort, that needs to be praised and to be given time, because it is not an easy task for Sunni to take the whole country within 12 days. This had taken long, but it needs solution to be provided, while leaders who are mistreating people with injustice must look the various situation. And this is a great role model, people, because we are seeing many leaders are threatening people while they are not knowing their own means and ways to serve their nation and their people. They are threatening the people with a lot of crisis, and this must be taken as a threat, not something that is joke. The regime faces monitoring challenges, struggling in maintain their widespread unrest strategic, and this needs a lot of solution. And the second point we will discuss about how the Syrians, thousands of Syrians, are celebrating in the city right now while they are going to their parliament, while they're looking for the first time since over years. This is the right time and right moment they are getting their freedom, because the Syrian opposition leaders have done a great and marvelous job, and many thousands of civilians are celebrating with the people led by Muhammad. And this is the current time that they are making great things. And Damascus, they took a long way, and they have boasted it everywhere that they are coming for that place. The superpower natures of the world are not looking for the people, because as we discuss currently, America